How to use language successfully. A lot of people have problems with not just conveying information, but getting people to feel it, getting people to understand where you come from and almost understand you and really feel impacted by it and changed by it. Lucky for us, there's so many great individuals throughout human history that have used language to change the world. Just like in the video that we watched, everybody can play the same. The instrument that everybody can play is the voice. And so many people have played that instrument perfectly throughout history. Now, using language correctly, or what makes language important, is that language conveys power, it conveys meaning, it conveys one's sense of culture. And how to be effective with that language is you want to be clear, you want to be correct, you want to be specific, you want to be controversial, you want to be appropriate, yet you also want to be distinct. Using all of those things and looking back at history and using certain individuals as examples, we can kind of help understand what makes a good speaker and how they use that speech effectively. The first one that comes to mind is Martin Luther King Jr. Through his powerful speech, through him conveying his culture, where he grew up, not just being a black man, but also being from the South, including a culture of love and togetherness, while using powerful message, using his powerful voice and having a very powerful meaning of unity, brotherhood, love, collectiveness, togetherness, and through this we will make this country a better place. Spearheaded the civil rights movement throughout the 1960s and eventually and helped bring equality to not only African Americans but to so many minorities throughout the United States. He is probably one of the most prominent figures of using speech, but there's so many others, like Zaki Ibrahim. He was the son of Elsea Nosair, the mastermind behind the first Twin Tower attacks. His father basically filled a van with 1,500 pounds of explosives, parked it at the sublevel parking lot of the World Trade Center's North Tower, blew it up. He killed 6 people and injured over 1,000 others. Zaki Ibrahim, during a time of great political tension, helped the world realize that not all Muslims are terrorists, and that although he was subjected to this violent, intolerant ideology, he did not become fanaticized. He tells the world that violence is not inherent in one's religion or race, and the son does not always have to follow in the footsteps of his father. As individuals, Zaki Ibrahim says that we have a choice to make. And he conveys all this through language, through being very emotional, through providing a very powerful speech, by being emotional about it, taking it from his own experience, his own life, and because it's so close to him, the audience can see that on his face. They see that it has powerful meaning to him. And because it's meaningful to Zaki Ibrahim, because reaching equality was meaningful to MLK and so many other Americans, and because they conveyed that and they showed that meaning on their face, their audience felt the same way too. The expressions that you give, the way you sound, impacts your audience. It's not only the words, it's how you sound and how you present that information. So presenting your culture, presenting your own personal experiences, your life story, makes everyone feel closer together. It draws you closer to the audience and it grabs their attention. Having good meaning and conveying good power that comes with a good voice and being well-intentioned. Being clear, being direct to the point. What do you want to accomplish? What do you want to do? Be correct. Be specific. What specific things are you trying to address? Be controversial. Talk about something that no one's talked about before. Add a solution which no one has ever thought of. Be creative. Be appropriate with it as well. Be distinct. Be yourself. Be yourself. Be powerful. Be motivated. And people will understand and want to gravitate to your cause.